Hello everybody, it is I, Mare, and I am back in Genshin Impact for the 6.6 story quest. Which is, I forgot what the name was. What was it again? God damn it. As all falls to emptiness. So, that's pretty interesting. So, this patch has kind of taken us all over the place, sure. Initially, we came here to visit Not Cry. And, it actually ended up leading us to revisiting some other places. The Knights of Euphonius, expeditioners were over in Not Cry, and they got to go home. So we got to get back to Mondstadt. We got a new area to search there.
But I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Yeah.
I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Also, with Linnea's story quest, we had like a little day trip over in Natland. Well, it was over in a night stay. I think we were there for like a day or two. But that was strange. But, and now we're going back to Sumeru! Yay! We're gonna see Nahida and Wanderer. Doctore. So, anyway, I thought I'd, pop over here, let Nouvelette, drink some of the, blue amber lake water here. Eh. Holy crap, he actually dived. Ah, doesn't that feel nice, Nouvelette? I thought I'd change it up and actually have my Nouvelette team out instead of Flynn's. I thought I'd give him a break. I didn't want him to die none more. But let's get to it, what was with our quests. And thankfully, last time that I was checking in here, thankfully my resin cap didn't cap. I was worried about that. I actually had about 50 minutes left before it did that. But still, it was a little too close to comfort for me. Quest overview. What the heck? Man, that's nice. Kind of sad that we can't go back to the moon. I'm not sure if there's any way we can go back to the moon, but it would be really neat if we could. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a future edition that the devs will add that we can just visit the moon. I mean, it was such a cool place to just have it be a one-off location. Let's see. What do we do here? Oh yeah, and when I did log in, Nicole spoke to our heads and told us to come over and visit. She'd put on a tea kettle, but we're gonna just let that warm for a little bit longer. Because, again, we're doing the major quest. Where flowers awaken. Get to talk to Catherine. Following a tranquil stay in Not Cry, you check in with Catherine to see if anything noteworthy has happened lately. Sorry, I'm just trying to realize if I was actually centered in the camera. I was so close. I'm just glad this wasn't proximity triggered, or else I would have been screwed yesterday, and I was not feeling too well, so that's why I ended up not doing it yesterday. Besides, I also didn't look up how long this thing is. It's gonna take like 8 hours. So, I'm not gonna do all that in one setting. I don't even think I'm gonna do 4 hours. Okay, maybe I will, but this is definitely gonna be 2-parter minimum. Hi, Catherine. Got anything for me?
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment.
Ooh, a
Here.
letter?
A letter? From who?
Oh, wait. I'm in my new fit. Cool.
Dear Diary, I'm Collei. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia.
Oh, it's from Collei. Wait. Why is she writing to a diary? Don't tell me this is part of the letter. Silly Collei. Unless she's showing off her writing skills, then I appreciate it. You're improved a lot.
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one.
Sorry, just turn that.
When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I'm in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Collei, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
Uh-oh. What's this? What is this? Collei? Oh.
What's wrong, Collei? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tighnari send you to pick me up?
Yeah.
Master Tighnari? What are you talking about? Tighnari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, what's happening here?
Wait, Master Tighnari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Uh-oh. Oh god, don't tell me that if Setho says he doesn't know who that is, I'm gonna freak out. This is all wrong. We're literally 2 minutes in and things have gone wrong.
Sorry?
Oh, crap.
Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your Forest Ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tighnari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Wow, this... Already off the bat, I am deeply concerned for this girl. I was already scared because Doctori was back in town, and Collei was definitely not gonna come out of this without a bit of reoccurring trauma. Oh my gosh, we're already in the shit.
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Oh my god, this might be worse than the Samsara that I had to deal with before. That was crazy. Let's see. Special story mode save point. When this icon appears in your quest tracker, it indicates that your progress has been saved. And exiting the story mode will not set your progress back. Cool. Just in case my game decides to crash. When you're in a special story mode, you can tap the exit button to check your last save. Okay. Looks like I'm a team of one with Collei. Okay, everything seems pretty normal here.
Just walk by. I think she's that famous merc.
Wait, what? I hope they're not talking about me.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit?
Yeah, I'd have some fruit. Is that pomegranate? Wait, can I talk to these folks?
Hey, did you see who just walked? Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc.
What are you talking about, Dia? Oh my god, they're talking about Collei. What the?
Yeah, it's gotta be her. That red hair gives her away. The Flame Mane. They say she can take down a dozen tough guys with just one hand.
Dia does not have red hair. What the hell is happening here? What the hell? The Tainari's the Maharatra. Sino, I guess, runs the Temple of Silence. And Nilu's a notorious merc? Man, this is some bizarro world shit here.
Would you like some fruit?
Oh, that's all they have?
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith?
Oh, that sounds nice. When you're cute, but deadly. Let's see, what do you need that for?
To use as a weapon, of course.
I would imagine as such.
As Hussein's secretary, I must ensure his safety. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a homemaker. I used to be a mercenary in the Corps of 30. Peace is precious, but you must always be prepared for the worst.
Wait, is that Kaveh up ahead? Oh god, what? It'd be fucking hilarious if it turns out Kaveh is just exactly the same, except that, well, he lives on the street. I would be sad. Who the hell is this? What was the little girl that minded this stand? Hey, little twerp, what's going on here? Where's that little girl?
When I grow up, I'm gonna join the Eremites and protect Sumeru City.
Granius, what the hell's going on? Wait, where's Kusanali? Is she around? Please tell me she's around. Oh my gosh.
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work. It's a little mysterious if you ask me.
Oh god, Kaveh. It's so nice to see some familiar faces here.
Lord Kaveh Bey, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
Oh no. No way. Don't tell me he's rich. He's ended up taking Dory's place.
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Oh my gosh.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Holy crap. Wow, if he was actually in Dory's place, he'd be actually charitable, making sure people get paid. Be like, are we earning too much money? I think we should give back to our workers at least.
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month.
And remind what I just said, this is way better. This is incredible.
Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to...
Never mind, I hate this right now. You criticizing a designer? I hate this world. I hate this. Oh, I hate this Kaveh. Who the hell are you?
Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazar. Seems like a much safer choice. Hmm? Who's sneaking around over there?
Please tell me you actually know who she is?
Mr. Kaveh?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Please say yes. Please, please, for the love of God, say yes.
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Collei, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Collei? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kaveh saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Oh no.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places.
What the? Who's here?
I guess I'll keep looking around.
This. Oh gosh. Wait. But the. Who. But. What is she doing over there? You should be over there. Oh gosh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
The Grand Sage always used to disappear the moment he got off work, but recently, for whatever reason, he's been seen sifting through records in the House of Dana late into the night.
Wait, is Alhaitham actually the Grand Sage? Like, not the acting one. He's actually the Grand Sage. Oh my god, I really hope that
We
he's...
asked him if there was anything unusual going on, but he answered us with a question of his own. Don't you find it strange that someone with my personality would willingly accept the position of sage?
Oh, thank god. The one person that would actually see through all of this. Maybe he could have an answer for what's going on.
Hey, bud, can I ask you a favor? Is that alright if I borrow your thesis? Don't worry, I'm not gonna copy your work. I just need it as a reference.
I guess that's okay. But if our theses end up sounding too similar, it's gonna be easy for them to spot.
Yeah, trust me, plagiarism's the last thing on my mind. The only reason I ask is it's been really hard to get my hands on any reference material lately.
Why don't you go ask the Grand Conservator? Candace should be able to find you what you need. She's super friendly. I'm sure she'll be happy to help.
Really? I always assumed she'd be tough to negotiate with. Fair enough. I'll try my luck at the House of Dana later.
What the... Wait, Candace is actually here in What the hell? What is going on here? Everybody's jumbled up. What happened to the old man? This is so weird. Oh my god. This is so weird. I hate looking at all of this. And I think it's gonna get weirder. I saw some folks up ahead that looked very familiar, but I don't think...
Would you like a cup of coffee?
They are who they are. Ashru? What the hell is he? Wait a minute.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Dinyarzard, what are you doing working at a coffee house?
The store's been pretty busy lately. Lots of customers have been feeding Ashru, who watches over the shop, and now Ashru's put on quite a lot of weight. Maybe I should put up a sign saying, please don't feed the cat.
Ashru? This is a different Ashru. He's not at least Nefer's Ashru, and aren't you supposed to be some rich girl? What the hell? I hate the look of all of this. This is just weird.
Students are under so much pressure these days. Sometimes I just want to write their papers for them. Peculiar papers come to me for review every day. I really wish they were able to relax once in a while and not be constantly plagued by academic conundrums. It doesn't do a person any good to spend too long down the rabbit hole.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Wait, if Dia's supposed to be some famous merc, then what the hell was Dia?
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Well, at least that part hasn't changed from Dia.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Is it me or does she sound a little scary?
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Oh gosh, so she actually is the dancer.
Flame Mane?
Please, Nilu, please. Recognize this. You've been a victim like this before. Things got jumbled around. This isn't real. I hope not.
You know,
I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off?
Oh.
To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard Nilou's voice, but I don't think she...
Everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess.
Yeah, I don't
Question is,
think she sounded like that before.
them or me? Oh, my head's so heavy. I can't think straight.
Nilou, have you been to Aaru Village recently? I've got a friend who I haven't seen in a while. I was wondering how she's doing.
Please, that isn't Candace. I thought she's minding the library now.
You mean Faruzan, the guardian of Aaru Village? I saw her not too long ago. She seemed completely absorbed in her research.
No change there, then. I'll have to catch up with her the next time I'm out that way.
Oh no, things are just so wrong here. I hate it so much. It's not supposed to be like this. Sino!
Hi, Mr. Sino. What are you thinking about?
There's a chapter in King of Invocations, where the spirit of someone who died long ago possesses a living man's body. To the outside world, it looks like he's developed a whole new personality. I was just thinking how terrifying that would be for his friends. Imagine waking up one day to find that a friend of yours has suddenly become a different person.
Huh? So what got you thinking about that?
Yeah, what could possibly lead you to that kind of logic?
I don't know, but something feels off. Everything looks fine on the surface, but can human perception really be trusted?
Okay, at least some people here know that something is wrong. Leela, Dory!
Alright, not a single Mora short. That covers you for this month's rent.
What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't be enough.
Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me know and I'll give you a few days' grace. We've known each other long enough for that. Anyway, how are you settling in? I couldn't help but notice that you're staying up late quite often.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I just feel more inspired at night. Once I get in the zone, I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem. But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... Don't you think this house is a little small? I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for some reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently. I want to move somewhere bigger. Once I've made enough Mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house. As big as... at least as big as the Palace of Sorcery.
That sounds really expensive.
True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone. I need to find another way.
Oh my god, so it's Layla and Dory that are, I guess, roomies. And Dory's apparently a scribe. Layla's the starving architect. Damn. Everything's just jumbled up. Tainari!
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Suraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
What the hell? What is he doing back here?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future. We must cast aside our useless flesh and—
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master, it's me, Collei.
Yeah, snap, Collei. This is not right.
Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around.
Yeah, it's very weird. Kaveh was actually kind of a good businessman, but he was a critique about design choices. I hated that. I hated that the most.
You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Collei, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh my god. He's never even met her before?
No. Master!
Collei?
What is it?
What just happened? Whoa! Oh, thank God, it was all a dream.
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock.
Oh, thank God things are back to normal, but I don't think it's simple breathing technique that can do that to a nightmare. That was really weird.
Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
Yeah, how the hell did you get a dream like that? And again, I don't think the position you slept in would just cause a nightmare like that.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Nicole?
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
Yeah, you have to see her like right now. You needed to see her like 5 minutes ago. That was incredibly terrifying.
And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Ah! Oh, why is it glitchy? This is definitely a Doctori, isn't it? It's obviously Doctori, but why is he doing a thing like that?
What a strange situation. No wonder Collei was in such a rush to write us a letter.
Then again, we ended up talking like, he had like a bubble and nod cry where he switched everybody's mind into a body of an animal, and that was kind of weird. So why not just swap, you know, personalities or positions of power or status between all the people that we do in Sumeru.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Wait, who the hell's that behind me? But yeah, that was strange. It was a little freaky with the samsara that we got stuck in Sumeru City. Oh my god, I did not want to wander around that city for a while after that. But this is even weirder, because at the very least with the samsara, everything was kind of the same. But this was just wrong. Everything was just jumbled. That made me very uncomfortable.
Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
I can't believe that Fae Lady is actually still in Nodcry. I'll definitely have to check that up later. I guess she wasn't kidding that it's like, I'm gonna be sticking around for a while, so... hello?
Thank you, Sage Balladuri. You really didn't have to stay with us to the end.
Don't mention it. I'm your teacher. It's my job to look after my students.
Is Panya doing okay?
I think so. She just left the city with her mother.
Holy crap, look at the beard on this guy.
This will be her first trip away from home. She's handling it much better than I imagined. As her father, it's quite a relief. I just hope they have a smooth trip. Pack up your things. It's time we got going too.
Damn.
As if work and family aren't enough to deal with already. Now they're telling us to move to Caravan Ribat because of renovations? Huh. I bet it's just some vanity project. I don't trust the Dendro Archon, nor any of the sages. Especially not that new Grand Sage, what's his name, Nephis? If you ask me, he's the worst of the bunch.
Looks like there's some major renovations like he was saying. What's with all the cargo here? And all the sages are, I guess, are down here. Yeah, that guy seems new. What the hell?
Hey, mister. Are you a robot?
Shh! Look! He's pretending to be human! He definitely doesn't want anyone to find out he's a robot.
I am a robot.
That is actually very convincing.
I was designed to infiltrate the human world undetected. My mission is to find an opportunity to destroy humanity.
Why is the stage going like... Oh, he is a Kasar sage.
I knew it! It's just like in the picture books.
Why are you excited about this? He just said that he wants to take over humanity.
What do we do? We're the only ones who know his secret, right? Surely he won't silence us for good.
You have discovered my secret. Now I must take you as my prisoners. I will tickle your feet until you join the robot army.
Don't be afraid. I'll protect you. Take this, robot!
What the hell?
Stop! Stop! I was just kidding. I'm human. I'm human.
I don't know about you guys, but I think the sages are definitely much kinder and a little sillier than you would actually expect them to be. Definitely more than I would think.
Hey, now's not a good time to visit Sumeru City. We're actually getting ready to move out ourselves.
Shit, I guess all of Sumeru's moving out. Damn. Collei, Tighnari!
Collei! Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Collei. So, what's going on in Sumeru City?
looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, after I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
And it was concerning enough to literally move the entire populace out of Sumeru City? What did Nahida say?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Ribat.
Oh, that's quite a ways away. You can, well, I guess they can just have the entire populace go to Gandharville or some of the other villages. At least split them up, but Ribat, at least that might be able to shack up a bunch of people here.
The entire population at the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley.
Wait, so they're just exiting the entire rainforest area of Sumeru. Holy crap.
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Ribat.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park.
Ooh. Wait, she has a whole pack of them? Did Nahida give any indication as to why?
The Dendro Archon said that what Collei experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents.
I guess that's...
So far, at least.
Yeah, at least it's a pretty good cover. They are surrounding a giant tree, so it would probably be helpful just to clear everybody out, just to, you know, check out the health of the grand tree.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Hold out?
Tighnari? Collei? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment. I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Oof. Definitely pretty poor packing. If put something as essential as medication that you have to regularly take and you don't know where it is.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Aww.
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
Oof. A mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. The strange events of Collei's dream took place in Sumeru City. Whatever danger is afoot, it must start here. Which is why everyone has to leave.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See ya!
Whew.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Collei because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasthana and see Nahida.
Yeah, I don't think we've had to deal with, like, a major evacuation since, I don't know, probably... Well, Nightcry, I'm pretty sure, actually involved one. During all the chaos and everything. And, I guess the relief efforts after Fontaine ended up flooding.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Oh, thank goodness, Sino's the Maharatra.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
Well, what's troubling you, other than the fact that, you know, you've been awake all this time, probably minding the Archon and making sure everything's gonna be okay. Keeping a vigilant eye.
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
So, Nahida's shut herself away, and she seems to be in a precarious state. Oh good, Al-Haytham's here.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Collei gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Ribat?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Collei told you about her strange dream?
Yeah, it was terrifying. That's going to give me nightmares.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Collei and Tighnari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Collei would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Has she found anything yet?
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley lines' flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Collei's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
Irminsul. The ley lines.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
In Natlam, the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. It was only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended that they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that was just one nation. A problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul, and take over the recording and processing function herself.
Oh, so that's why she's in this state now. She's basically just trying to cover all the work that Irminsul's not doing right now. But why is it that energy flow bottlenecking?
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind.
Good thing she's technically she's a twig. Technically, she's a twig. Although her little hair leaf thing did look a little gray.
And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
Honestly, she probably had worse.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with.
Oh, never mind. She's probably going to die if something bad, really, really bad happens.
On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30.
Out right now, then guessing who's behind all this?
Hold on. What the hell just happened? Did I just have, like, a gap in my streaming? Okay, it looks like it's still going. But the timer reset, but... Okay, that's freaky. It was kind of worried something like that would happen. And I can't check it on my phone because my phone's dead. I'll just keep on going.
It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Yeah, is it me or again, her hair leaf does look... I don't think it was that color before. I might be seeing things, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that color before. Also, Wanderer's worried about her. Now I'm really nervous. Ah! Nahida! Oh gosh, she fell down.
Archon.
Nahida!
Ooh, that fall... Just a cherry on top of the little torture that she's just been on top of.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Aw, we're keeping our piggybacks.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
That's good news. But you don't look very relieved.
With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Ribat.
Shoot, I haven't been to Caravan Ribat in forever.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
Ooh, what's going on here? Is that who I think it is? I don't know what this guy is gonna be doing, man. Doctore, I don't want to think about it, but we kind of have to deal with that anyway. I don't know what the hell this man is doing here.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
Okay, divergence leading to oneself.
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Oof, boy.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Simple. We need Nahida's ability to fix Irminsul, but Irminsul has to be fixed in order to bring back Nahida's power. So, kind of just a loop that can't quite resolve itself. So we have to figure it out ourselves. Tighnari and Sino are discussing the current situation at pace. I have to concentrate hard to keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tighnari.
Whoa. Holy crap, it's this, the 6 sages.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladori.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power.
Oh, right. There was only 2 that actually stood against him.
We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
It's an honor.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Ribat. But they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Farnas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
At least somebody thought about that, and you at least came up with the same conclusion too. So you got a guy on it.
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Collei, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course, but even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
I think they would be caught pretty quickly if they were discovered back in their houses.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other.
What? Okay, that's definitely way more concerning than people trying to sneak back into town.
By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Ribat.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
I'll come with you.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Man. Is it me or does this guy actually look like Doc Martin with his crazy hair like that?
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there. I thought we'd be safer once we got to Caravan Ribat.
If the Irminsul anomaly's sphere of influence continues to expand, our only option will be to move into the desert. To Aaru Village? We should check if they can accommodate so many people.
Essential supplies will also become an issue. We were only able to relocate here so quickly because Caravan Ribat is well stocked. If we move to the desert, we'll need to carefully calculate how much food and water to bring.
I was thinking ahead. I was just thinking that people are probably going to go even further out into Aaru Village. And then after that, I don't know, probably to other nations.
Thank you for everything, Tighnari.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But if you don't mind me saying so, Master, you're looking a little nervous yourself.
I only just got appointed as Grand Sage, and now this happens. It's quite overwhelming. Looking back now, I don't think I handled the situation with Azar very well at all. Yes, I protested, but I went about it the wrong way. Instead of helping, I just ended up getting locked away. Now that I'm the Grand Sage, I have to be responsible for everyone's lives, including the dozen or so who fled to Yasna Monument. I can't help but blame myself for their deaths.
It's only natural that you want to do the best job you can, but Master, we both know perfection is impossible.
You're right. We may well be heading into the desert before long. Feeling up to it?
We left in such a hurry that I didn't bring any sun lotion, but I'm sure I can make some from local ingredients here. That was a big part of my graduation thesis, after all. Still remember?
Of course, like it was yesterday. I remember asking you if you'd like to stay and teach, but you turned me down without a moment's consideration. Anyone else would fight tooth and nail for the chance to research by my side, but you couldn't get out the door fast enough. Weren't you afraid I'd hold up your thesis and stop you from graduating?
If you'd pulled a move like that, I would have reported you to the Matra right away.
You wouldn't give me a second chance? What about the bond between mentor and student?
No, Master. I would not sit by and watch you go astray.
Very good. Then I taught you well.
Aww. Ah, there you are, Wanderer. Kaveh?
That guy!
What?
Nothing. You just look like you were lost in thought there. Do you have any ideas about what's going on?
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually, one name did cross my mind. But, he's already dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite dead yet, buddy. Anyway, Kaveh and El Hatham, you're here.
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Sure.
Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable?
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they? And that bottle of wine wasn't cheap. You ought to be thanking me. Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the shop. I'd doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
You!
Trust me, I think worrying about your possessions at your house is the least of our worries now. Is there anybody else I could talk to?
Keep your eyes peeled. It's down to us to maintain order at this time. This is a direct command from the Mahamata. Everyone stay vigilant. We cannot allow bad actors to take advantage of the chaos.
Well, at least people here are keeping quite the vigilance. Oh shoot, we actually are at Ribat. I didn't even realize it. It was like, why does this setup kind of look a little weird? Anybody else I could talk to? Aww. Look at that. What the hell's going on here? Wait, don't tell me. That robot that was over at, Paris DI. That's over there. How far is this anyway? Yeah, it's not that far. So we get Spider-Man our way over there. Na 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 Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Cyrus?
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
Right, these people try to sneak off to go back home and ended up trying to kill each other. Oof.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Why was it glitchy? Why did the screen look glitchy?
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
What is that, a leyline blossom?
Oh, it's...
Yeah, it is a leyline blossom.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Yeah, why does it look like that?
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too.
Oh!
They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
Jeez, they're popping up like weeds. I'm surprised they're not all over the damn place, given what's going on with Irminsul.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far, but if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting leyline blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Neat.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Nahida once said that Irminsul doesn't contain any information about me. So theoretically, I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. Well, we could see what else we could find.
Will you need my help?
I should be fine.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Ribat later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Ooh, we're gonna go exploring. Dark clouds gather in the sky. A sure sign that a storm is approaching. Yeah, everything kind of looks all dark and scary looking right now. Slowly but surely, the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed that something is wrong because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time left. Tighnari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul, but healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore Apep with elemental power.
Let's go from the source then!
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
That's it! If I use Apep's Heart of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendro power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
I know a way to save Nahida.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Should we go back to tell the others? I don't think anybody else knows that we have a giant dragon just sitting out in the desert.
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
It's great to see you all.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
That's right, the little Bluetooth leaflet things on everybody's ear before.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
But we just got everybody here. Unless it just means the immediate company here, then I guess we'll be fine moving around.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells?
What, you happen to have like another Gnosis level battery there?
It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Ribat won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aaru Village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
Yeah, where are we gonna set her up?
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
You tell everyone about the time you and Nahida
Let's
saved the
say
pet.
our Amorta experts.
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former.
Yeah, she even turned herself into a fungi once. She was very adorable. She was very terrible at acting like one, though.
In which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
Yeah, I think the curious thing is, will she want to do that?
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
That's right, Al-Haytham. I'll find a way to persuade her.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what we're gonna do if she just turns her nose up at us.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aaru Village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
Actually, I'll probably just minimize this just a little bit. Oop. Okay. That's good.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
Of course, he's drawing inspirational quotes from his card series.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Oh, thank goodness he actually agrees with him.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude.
Oh, how courteous of you.
Come on, let's get moving.
Yeah, that is if, you know, they can get their hands on a copy of them for everybody. And we all survive all this. Looks like everybody's starting to remobilize.
Tighnari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action, but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Oh, good. I guess not. Obviously, Nahida's gonna ride with us to the Temple of Silence.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw Apep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
Yeah, exactly where in the desert is Apep? Is she, like, in the middle of the big storm?
Collei, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tighnari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, But there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Huh. Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru Chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
You sure kept this one quiet.
You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work.
Holy crap, she actually has been writing down our adventures and such. That's a good Paimon.
Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Aw, that's actually pretty sweet.
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways.
Let Paimon know. I would never try to leave your side for good. Sure, there was that time in Natlan, but that was pretty much it. That was a kind of a dire situation. You could not come with me, and honestly, you should have not wanted to be in there. It was crazy.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you.
That sounds like a good idea, Collei. Gives you practice to do some more writing.
Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon.
See ya!
See you around, Collei.
Alright, time to bring Nahida to see Apep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
Wait, we're actually bringing Nahida with us? I guess that might be just faster just to bring her there. Shows just like, look, she tried to help you out. And now she's dying. Can you please return the favor? Guiding notes. You can view guiding notes on the quest overview screen. You can also view guiding notes directly during certain conversations. Cool. I get...
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalet along, do you think he could help us persuade Apep to help?
Well, good thing he's already here.
In Apep's eyes, Nervalet's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Oh, that is a good point. But honestly, they're pretty much akin to each other. They might have different views, but they kind of come from the same place, sort of. I don't know. I think Nervalet's only has existed as he has for the last 500 years. So, probably not the exact same experience. Also, has he actually met another dragon before? He met Kukuku, and I think that was probably it. Seriously, where the hell do I go? I guess I go up. Damn, I definitely picked the right move to bring Nervalet along for this adventure. I didn't even think that was going to be a possibility. Whoa, what's going on here? Is that the desert? So she is in the middle of the...
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
Nice to see you, Apep. You're looking pretty good. Ominous as ever. You think you might want to, you know, tone down the winds just a little bit when I come around this place? It stings my eyes a lot.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Yeah, I guess she could sense that much. Well, I guess we could skip the explanation then.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
Let's see, let's use the notes. Holy crap. They have like a little bit of information for everybody. Apep, the Dendro Dragon Sovereign, the ruler of the elemental creatures who stand at the apex of Dendro itself. In many legends, she is the embodiment of vitality. As a dragon sovereign, she holds deep contempt for humans and gods, a sentiment born not of arrogance. She is indeed singular, a remnant of an era long since past. The Dendro Dragon Sovereign stands opposed to King Deshret, while the Dendro Archon, Nahida, once came to her aid in a moment of need. Incidentally, Apep is now known by another set of titles in some corners of the world. One of King Deshret's 7 pillars, the Dragon King, the Supreme Spirit. The name was devised by King Deshret and the other 6 pillars, and Apep herself dismisses it with disdain. Oh.
This isn't a joke, Apep. Nahida's in grave danger. Can you please help her?
Yeah, she did you a solid before. Can you, again, bring one back? Look, she's fucking dying over here.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Booer my assistance?
Let's see, it's safety of Sumeru, the very survival of the world. Because you owe a debt of gratitude. You know what, I say that, but I think, you know, the world possibly ending is probably the bigger issue here. So, if you're not gonna help Nahida out, then we're kind of... there's nothing else we can do.
The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules began to relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
Oh. I guess appealing to the end of the world would, I guess appealing to that the world's going to end and you should probably help. We kind of goofed there. But the safety of Sumeru depends on it.
Be not mistaken. The fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I am neither the god of this land nor its guardian. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for generation upon generation. But that does not mean that I bear any responsibility for Sumeru. Tiny Booer, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior.
Let's see. Well, you owe a debt of gratitude, and this way you can repay it. Seriously, look at poor Nahida just draped over me. Poor thing.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Oh, okay. We're playing that card.
Now that is a compelling reason.
Yeah, just guilt her into doing it because, oh, I got help from a god and I despised them, so now I owe them. Well, yeah, let's even the score.
When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Booer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Okay, she's on board.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Again? We're gonna get sucked in!
Hold on! Come on. Let me grab your tiny hand. Did she just eat us? Did she just freaking eat us again? In the belly of the beast, once again. This is an awkward silence? Is silence a mandatory part of an audience with the dragon? Whoa!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers.
Oh, thank goodness.
But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Will giving your power to Nahida affect you in any way?
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
No, you're doing a pretty huge help here. I don't want it to end up sacrificing you too. Ugh, just like last time. It's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon.
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Well, she is kind of, again, like the note said earlier, she was considered a creature of vitality, so I think this is pretty much like nothing to her.
Oh, good to hear.
Aw, look, we're surrounded by little fungis. Oh. Curious little guys. Just like Apep once said, the elemental life forms who merged with her have now been reborn. Oh yeah, all our little friends that we made along the way getting here. The knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, and yet, for some reason, they seem drawn to Paimon and me.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Oh, okay, she actually did give us a compliment. And I appreciate it. Come to think of it, I'm curious how Apep sensed the ley lines anomaly from so far away, and immediately guessed that something was wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something that we don't? Apep, do you know much about Irminsul?
I did once.
Once?
That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
Oh, I was wondering if Irminsul actually existed during the time of the dragons, but... Yeah, apparently it's true, so of course she would probably sense something that's been living alongside them for all this time.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
Even so, you still agreed to help us.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
Of course, she would probably sense that another dragon was around. Now another dragon sovereign regained their power. Phew.
We have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Right, he also does want to judge the gods. Sure, he has his own reservations and opinions of how they've been living so far. But still, judgment must be due.
Uh-huh.
It's probably best if we don't tell Apep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon. Come on.
I hear a great disturbance out there.
You mean other than the giant windstorm you kicked up?
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
What happened?
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
Here she goes again. We've done what we came here for. Time to check what's going on out there. Huh? What is this? What?
Nahida? You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again.
Oh.
Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statues of the gods have inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. The location is... Remember, tell no one. The moment I touched the key Nahida handed over, a mysterious piece of information appeared in my mind. I don't know what it means, or how to decipher it, but I will firmly commit it to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone, but it's probably best that I do the same for now. Well, what's Traveler but just a bundle of secrets?
Dump us in the middle of nowhere?
Whoa!
Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence
Whoa.
is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
Oh my god. Yo. I guess Apep was right. I think there was a bigger storm brewing than there was before. Whoa, what's with all the critters outside? Whoa.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aaru Village.
Okay, I guess everybody's... the whole population of Sumeru City and the rainforest, now Caravan Ribat, and now we're gonna have to fall back even further in the desert.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Dire times, dire times.
Sino, what's going on?
Yeah, did we just see the temple just get buried in sand?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
She's still with Apep, but she's recovering.
What a relief.
What's with these sandstorms?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence.
Oh, cool. We can read up a little bit more. Jinn are familiars created by the goddess of flowers, Nabum Alikata, for herself. After her passing, they pledged their loyalty to King Deshret, until the civilization too was swept away by the storms. As a legendary race, they live on in the tales and songs of the desert people, and even now, their kin may still be encountered amidst the sands. So, wait, that's all the summons that the Eremites were using? They're actually Jinn? Weird.
Tainari and Collei have returned to Aaru Village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad. The royal capital of a mortal kingdom that once stood above the Great Red Sand. Under the rule of successive gilded dynasties, it was destroyed and rebuilt time and again, bearing witness to the rise and fall of King Deshret's civilization until it was finally swallowed by the sands along with Eremite leaders. To this day, many fables and legends about it still circulate throughout Sumeru. The most famous being the tale of Shirui and Shirin.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Jinn from Gurabad, huh? A familiar figure comes to mind.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still.
Wait, was Liloupar actually voiced before? I don't remember that.
My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Liloupar.
Paimon and I should take a trip to Gurabad. Wow, we're just going all over Sumeru, ain't we?
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle.
I mean, a talking bottle is strange enough.
If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about. You mean, there are other dangers in Gurabad? It's a sensible assumption to make.
Huh?
The moment we arrived in Caravan Ribat, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms.
Hello there. Nova 040 TVV? Are you still there? Don't tell me that you were just there like 5 minutes ago and now went away. That's okay. I knew that having a chat was gonna be a difficulty with this.
To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Whoa! Uh-oh, I think they found us.
Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Oh.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
All right. Be careful.
You too.
Well, he's not the only fighter here.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
So, I guess they're not actually Jinn. They're just creatures of the desert. Whoa! What the hell is this? Oh, I get set my party here? Nah, I'll be fine.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad.
Oh!
Looks like I'll
Okay, they are. They are Jinn.
Let's get inside and see what's going on.
Over here! Surprise! Yummy!
Was that all of them? I'm gonna assume that is.
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there?
Ah!
We'll never
Ow!
take them all out.
Ah!
Let's just head further inside for now.
Ooh. Oh my god, Lynette almost died. Oh my god, there's so many people. Sir, there's so many here! Ah! 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 Get out of here! Oh my gosh. Oh.
Spotted.
What the? Hold on. I'm gonna put a pin on that. I'm dying. Oh my god, they hit me so hard.
The Fatui? They must be using this place as a stronghold. Are they the ones behind all this?
Whoa, what's going on here? What the hell is happening?
Fighting Jinn with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos.
It's been like... I've been like 30 minutes in here. I like you stay focused on the Oh! Well, hello. Thanks for watching then. Wambuja. Thanks for that. And... yeah, I wasn't even sure if this was still actually streaming. That would have been embarrassing. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I guess I am supposed to be over here. Whoa! I am not dealing with those folks. Oh, I definitely took quite the long route around. Get the hell out of this cavern.
Do you see that strange machine?
What the hell is that?
I have a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
Why the
target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup.
What are they
Repeat,
doing
requesting
here?
Backup.
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
Is this gonna come out, or do I have to go around? I guess I can go it around.
Step on up.
Oh, it's one of these. Sumeru puzzles. God, those things were quite the treat, weren't they? Oh boy!
Let the magic begin.
Ow!
Breaking news.
Not nice.
Settle down.
Ah!
Let the
Misfired.
humble.
Take that!
Nice one, Traveler. Let's keep going.
Oh man, it has been a good long while since I've actually had Newfoundland out in the open world.
Step on up. Smile.
Bow your head.
Cue the spotlight. Hard-hitting exclusive. Time to shine.
Man, I do not have a very good
Over here. Step on
rotation
up.
here. Whoa! I'm getting attacked again!
Let the magic begin. Let the world come alive.
Ow!
Dare you.
Not nice.
The time is beckoning.
Do I actually have to take everybody out here? Oh boy. What the heck do I do with these things?
Over here.
Silence.
Okay, I think that's okay.
Step on up.
No. She totally
Hold that
missed.
pose.
Settle down.
This hunk of junk's gone kaput. Now we can finally.
We could go further.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
Oh no, he's here.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Well, can you answer me one thing? How the hell do you see anything with the hood like that? I mean, I guess, granted, we are in the desert. You probably don't want any sand in your eyes, but you'd think that would probably cause more problems than solving them.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
Something seems unusual about him. Is he trying to provoke us? This feels like a trap. Judging by the tents and his supplies, there must be many more Fatui stationed here than the few we saw on the way in. So where are the rest? Wait, we didn't see enough of them? You think there's more? Oh boy.
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird move.
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
Yeah, speaking of which, who the hell are you again? I mean, I know, but they have no idea.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
What a snob.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade.
Kingdom Hearts. He kind of looks like those black coats from Kingdom Hearts. That's what his outfit looks like.
Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
Wait, why do you know that?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
Oh, just tempt us like that, why don't you?
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Liloupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Liloupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Seriously, this guy's voice sounds familiar. Not like the character, just like the actual voice actor. But I can't really quite place it. But I feel like he's probably been in like several dozen things. So I have no idea. I need to check back what this VA was.
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Of course, he's just gonna let sick some people on us right now.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step of the plan.
Oh dear.
Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Okay, fine. Waltz away without ever introducing yourself.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
Oh yeah, never mind that. What the hell are you even doing here anyway?
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Oh boy, here we go again.
Sumeru City is Untitled!
Ah!
They definitely know something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Ow!
Get
Ow!
in position!
Say cheese.
Bow your head.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Yeah, where'd that black coat son of a bitch go? Am I heading the right way? Yeah, I am.
Found him! Over here!
So much for stalling.
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to...
Uh-oh. Paimon, wait! Oh! Oh, she almost got...
What's this?
It seems like a force field.
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you.
Wait, was that gate glowing there? Was that there before? That glowing gate that's over there? Yeah, I'm pointing the right... Yeah, way over there on the other corner. What the hell is that? What's going on?
The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
So there was more than one ambush. I should have let my guard down. Yeah, you think like a guy would just have the one...
I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead.
Huh.
Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail.
Jeez. I think this guy could probably see the future or something with so many plans like that.
You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained, or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
So all these are just distractions, diversions, because you know what amount of time you need to set this all up, whatever it is you're doing, and you just want to keep us preoccupied. You're tricky. You are tricky. I guess you're right. Sure, you ought to admire and give some flattery to your enemies for being this clever. But still, you're trying to destroy everything!
Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before.
Oh my god.
Follows people up.
Okay, I knew that wasn't there before.
I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun.
It's not your fault, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Okay. He may hold us this time, but we'll get it back.
Alright, time to fight our way out. Or run. I think the solution here was to actually run. Oh. I guess we'll have to deal with that later.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jinn. We can't let them get into Aaru Village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Oh, right. Dory, to the rescue.
Huh. So you have a solution?
What's it gonna cost us?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own.
Oh, yeah.
Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy.
Wait, that's what it's called? Or what she calls... Ah! That was a little delayed.
Come on, what's the holdup?
You're big and scary, and I'm just this little slime-looking thing.
5,000 mora.
You had to negotiate with her in order for her to negotiate with them? That's a little fucked. Oh, I don't think that satisfies her need for mora.
20,000 mora.
Come on, that has to do it. What do you even use the mora for? Ooh.
100,000 mora. Final offer.
Was that it?
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Ooh. Whoa, look at that thing smooth. Just schmooze.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
What's with all the wrestling? I don't think it worked.
Plumpy!
She's gonna need that mora for medical treatment.
Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this?
Aww. At least she shows concern for her.
You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
Yeah! Have at him! Huh! Whoa! No! Dory's down!
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Collei.
Yes, Master.
Oh, rest in peace, dear Dory.
What happened?
Oh, she's alive.
Pass out.
Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Oh. I'm used to having Dory on...
This reminds me of when you first
I don't like the setup.
We're trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Ow. I'm not used to this setup.
Can't see?
Try this on for size.
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
Was that Nilou back
I
there?
can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Hey, the fate of Sumeru, maybe even the world is at stake here. You better fight your damnedest.
Tighnari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack.
I hope she has like
Has
another
something
12
happened?
potions.
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in. We're moving the villages to the north as we speak.
Oh dear.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
Yeah, what the hell are they doing attacking just these people? You think that they would want to attack something else other than people.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Uh-oh.
Collei, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
Oh dear.
But Master, even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Collei. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Oh, poor Dory. I hope you have more rare items on you. We're gonna need to use all of them. Screw their deficit. This is an emergency situation.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me?
Too bad. We have to.
Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me.
Oh.
And the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer. But still...
Uh-oh.
Master!
Need any help?
Huh?
Hello, mysterious lady in my head.
What is it, Collei?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aaru Village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
Ah, how fitting for Nicole to be doing this.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
What the hell?
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Whoa, what is going on with Collei? Collei SP? Is that what we have here?
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Collei is reciting?
Yeah, where is this coming from?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Whoa.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Collei an avid historian?
No, if anything, she could barely read. She just recently learned how to write and read well enough to get by.
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... no, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try.
Actually, wait, what are you doing? Don't try to do it too. They just calm down.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I mean, at least he kind of looks like them with the metal face and all that. Whoa! See, you just made them angry.
Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Collei recites it. But why?
She's got an angel watching after her. Oh my gosh, I need to take a breather or something like this. There's just so much information coming in at me. Whoa!
Ah! Any luck?
The only way out of here is by brute force. But too much force and the entire ruins might collapse. The mechanism is right outside. Maybe there's a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Who is that? Oh my god, that is what she sounds like?
Huh? Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Holy shit, that's what she sounds like? That's amazing. Ben!
Jet! Ben!
Yay! Jet's back!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
Yeah. Hack that thing. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. But the excitement...
Go.
Aww! Look, she grabbed us.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Oh, Jed, I'm so happy to see you. I'm sure you're happy to see Lumine, too. Oh, shit. I gotta run. Go! Go, Lynette, go! I was right to have used her this time.
Surprise!
Come on, keep going. Oh god. Oh god, it's creeping. It's creeping up on us. Come on, one more push. Whew. Hooray, we're out.
Huh. Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
Yeah, we have no idea what the hell they're doing here, and if anything, that's more terrifying.
How have you been, Jet?
Yeah, let's catch up, honey.
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Really? That's good for you.
Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news.
What, are you gonna be a playable character soon? That would be awesome news.
I finally took care of Messiah. Not much to write about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed.
Oh. Right, I kind of forgot. She is pretty damn cutthroat.
He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
So, Sarah's chapter has finally come to a close. Remember to wipe the blood off your hands.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
What? No, of course not. We could never forget you. And you know, I know you never forget about Lumine, right?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Yay! You briefly recount the events of your recent travels.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Yeah, I mean, trust, again, you were kind of busy, you know, seeking revenge, rebuilding drink some water. Oh, yeah. If anything, I should probably take, like, a little breather here, since you reminded me. Oh, my gosh. I'm gonna put on, like, the intermission track. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And yeah, I got more water. I put some ice in there. If you can hear that. Jiggling around. Took off my hoodie because, oh my gosh, we're out in the desert and I felt like I was in the desert. I was sweating. I thought it would be cool enough to wear it, but it gets awfully hot up here in this room. But weather's been kind of crazy lately, so it's like hot. It's been kind of cold lately. It's been just a weird couple weeks, but that's Missouri weather for you. But, wait, can we get a reminder of this? Nah. Nothing for Jet? Oh, yeah, we kids look her up, so... Little reminder, there was a whole series of missions involving this Aramite Jet. Let's see, Jet Ufara Hindi, a desert-born mercenary, once explored the mausoleum of King Deshret alongside you and witnessed the sacrifice of her father, Jabriel. Afterward, Jet returned to her father's homeland and joined the Tanit tribe, hoping to lay her parents' relics to rest at the Eternal Oasis. While searching for the Eternal Oasis, you met Liloupar, the mother of the Jinn, and gradually uncovered the conspiracy hidden within the Tanit tribe. After destroying the Tanit tribe, Jet founded her own mercenary company and continues to roam the Sea of Sand. So, honestly, she seems to be doing pretty damn good for herself, you know, after just trying to mourn her parents. Well, at least her dad. She never really got to know anything about her mom. I think she died while she was probably still a baby. It was kind of nuts. But I definitely at least remember the later half of that story. Probably at least just before her dad died. It was kind of before when I was just trying to get through all the missions in there just to catch up with everything. Because I just had a massive queue of things. But I remember her. I remember Jet. Okay, Wambuja said again. Haha, but it's also funny. Like, feeling the sensation in Sumeru, the heat from the hoodie. Yeah, and it's a pretty, it's kind of a heavier hoodie too, so I was definitely feeling it. But I feel good now, and I'm ready to go for a little bit longer. Because, I don't know, I probably still have like 6 more hours of this story. I could probably make that 9 with how much I gab along. So, what was going on again? Let's repeat that.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
And the missions were unvoiced, so it's really cool to actually hear Jet being voiced, and she sounds amazing.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. We're here to look for Liloupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right?
Really? Wow, 7 hours streaming. I'm not doing this for 7 hours, no. If anything, I was planning on probably just stopping at least midway, but I had an idea that was at least gonna take 8 hours long, and I didn't want to, like, stop too soon and then start too late, or whatever. I don't know. It's just trying to break it up. At the very least, I want to try to at least not take this until past midnight. I'll see how it goes after meeting up Jet. It took me like 6 hours to end this quest. Yeah, probably because I'm not really sure about you, but you probably... I mean, I don't know. Did you actually listen through all the dialogue or anything? I don't know. Did you actually have characters that could wipe out everybody in like no time? But me, I just try to like get through the story as best I can. Try to pay attention to what the hell's even being said. Otherwise, I'm like, what was going on? But honestly, I did kind of zone out a little bit when Regrader, I mean, that mysterious guy showed up. Oh, I can't read this. Where the hell was I going? But yeah, I'll probably see how much further I get through this, and then I'll see if I can take a breather at some point here. And then continue this on tomorrow. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, right here.
Step on them.
Man, I haven't messed with these chess pieces in forever. They were confusing as hell. Pretty much all the puzzles in Sumeru was just... it's just one endless nightmare.
Let's see. She should be around here somewhere.
There she is!
Aha! Found her!
That wasn't hard at all. She's right where we left her.
Liloupar!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master.
Yeah, she wasn't voiced either, of course. So... they gave a voice to the talking bottle.
Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
5 of us. Ben's here too. I hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly.
Yeah, we're kind of in a dire business here. You mind helping us out?
After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace.
Okay, that makes sense that the Jinn would just start attacking people, because fuck them.
I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
Talking about what happened in Natlan? A foreign land to the west. Could she mean Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Goyothasoth?
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Liloupar.
Aww.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
Man, the sky have been looking kind of scary this entire time. So it's kind of nice that it looks somewhat clearer. It's not all that different, but it's better.
When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
That goes for me too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Yeah.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
Wow. Patch 6.6, just a lot of reuniting going on.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now.
I mean, just patch 6 in general.
Regroup.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot it's a little hidden here.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
Alright, the scholarly
I don't
types
know.
are here.
This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
Alright, they're trying to turn back on the Akasha terminal.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carvey, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
Hooray! Kaveh to the rescue! I guess.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Indeed.
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Liloupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Aw, how sweet.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Nah, I guess it was just you, Kaveh. Aren't you a fucking genius?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them.
Oh. Fair enough. I mean, given your situation, you'd be a little bit leery.
Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
You tell everyone what happened at Gurabad.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Liloupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Yeah, I think he's a bit more important than that, Paimon. Now that he mentions it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met. So why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
Well, no matter who he is, he's definitely the bad guy and somebody to try to focus on. Unless that's also a misdirect. Damn. I feel like that's actually the case, probably.
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Liloupar.
Ooh.
Jet?
What? They know each other?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
But how are you gonna modify it?
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aaru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aaru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan.
I swear to God, if it turns out that this Aaru is actually got placed in the Aaru Village, I'm gonna be so bad.
However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aaru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Alright.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aaru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aaru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aaru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aaru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. Oh, if only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer is a friend we met in Nahcry.
Not cry. Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Wait, what? Nefer's here?
Huh?
Or at least she was.
Yeah. Had another lady with her too.
Huh?
Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nahcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aaru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Nicole's here!
Nicole! Nefer!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
Nicole, here in the flesh. Oof.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out.
Oh, damn.
No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Seriously, how do they have the technology to just put a barrier up around the whole nation?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself.
Okay, that checks out.
Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines, after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Oh shit, I was really hoping that we wouldn't have to resort to that, and now we can't.
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Nefer here?
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth.
Well, speaking about reality check, thank you, Wambuja, for saying I probably should go to bed, but honestly, I took like an hour and a half long nap not that long before starting this, so I feel pretty great. If anything, I might end up being awake till like 2 o'clock anyways. So I've just been kind of like that, where I'll just, I don't know, sleep in a little bit during the morning and then be awake for a little while, then take an afternoon sleep, and then I'm back at it again. If anything, it's a little bit better, because at the very least I'm sleeping away through a bit of like the hot bit of the day, and I'm just kind of active during the night when it's a little bit more quieter in the house. So that's pretty okay for me. But yeah, thanks for that. But still, I definitely do need to get more sleep then, because oh my god, my eyes look really gross.
As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
Of course you don't. Don't expect you to. This is kind of huge for you to have to go back home after whatever it is that you did last time. It was pretty brutal from what I remember.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have any cash on you, would you? Sure, you angels kind of lead people to treasures and stuff, but I don't know if you save any for yourself. Ah, well, thank you for appreciating that, but yeah, I feel pretty okay. I can still keep going. I'm good. Ugh, how about you? You feeling all right? Oh boy.
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Oh yeah, she would probably really like a nice Aaru statue. That would be nice. Actually make 2 of them. I'd like one myself.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Oh, that sounds reasonable enough.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all.
Yeah, it'll probably be our last trip to Sumeru if things end up going pretty badly.
Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
Yeah!
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa!
Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! Go, Nicole! At least you didn't use some kind of convoluted story to convince her to do this.
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either.
Well, she is a story writer, or she fancies herself to be. God, her stories are so awful.
I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose.
Yeah, I didn't plan for Sumeru to just become a crater and decided to vat, so... We're just as surprised as you are, Nefer.
What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
Wait, you know Candace?
She is still taking care of things in Aaru Village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aaru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
Alright!
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aaru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aaru.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I mean, if I pretty much just like spend a lot of my time here in front of my computer, so other than it just getting a little too warm or too cold up here, if anything, I feel just a wee bit chilled now. Seriously, it's awful. But Yeah, I could feel that. I mean, if you don't feel too gross, then it won't hurt too much. If you just skip it for a day or whatever, that's fine. If anything, I heard that it's actually probably healthy to not actually shower every single day, unless, you know, you actually are, like, working out or get grody or whatever from whatever you do during the day. But, or is that just washing your hair? But, whatever. If you feel too lazy, then whatever. You could probably save it for later. But nothing beats a good shower.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
I definitely feel like that after just sweating myself off in that hoodie earlier.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aaru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
Oh, thank goodness she's actually here. We have a way in.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before.
Ooh.
It's nice to finally put faces to the names.
Kind of strange just realizing that all these people actually have at least heard of some of these other folks. But then again, she does kind of deal with a lot of information, so she keeps in mind to just keep tabs on anybody that Dory might be familiar with, too. Any of her important clients or people she had to work with closely.
However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Yeah, she pretty much reads everybody like a book. Quite literally, I believe.
Huh?
Collei, you definitely have encountered her before. She helped you do that little spell earlier. That was really cool. I don't know if that was actually Alice's doing or something within Collei.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
What? Ever heard of ventriloquism? She's a master at it.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Collei?
It's you. You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you?
Yeah, Collei, did you happen to mention to Tighnari, hey, I heard, like, a strange voice telling me, hey, don't just brush off that weird dream of yours. You better take that up to the Archon. And that's kind of what started all the shit. Well, regardless, I think people were gonna notice something was up, but Collei definitely seems to have quite a deep connection to whatever the fuck's going on here.
You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Huh? You have any solution? Is she just some special girl you decide to bless to become our savior? Or is there something else going on there?
I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
I can't believe she's just, like, throwing this kind of info out there. You think that they would probably keep a little hush about this.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Hooray, we're all becoming friends.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers.
Greatly so, please. She's pretty much spent half of her life just being scared and confused. She doesn't need any more things like this happening to her.
I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
So it is something with her. Don't tell me like those god remains are actually from an angel or some crap like that. Alright, where to next? Is there anybody we could talk to down here? No, it just looks like the normal scullery types here.
Surprise!
Here's everybody.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
Yeah, usually alone doesn't mean several other people are listening in. When you said you wanted to talk to Collei by herself. But honestly, I am so damn well curious what the hell's going on with you and her.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much like her family there, you twos. Specifically, Tighnari and Cyno.
Well, if Collei doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Yeah, if anything, Cyno probably knows that. Cyno and Tighnari definitely know about what kind of deal she had before taking care of her.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
Aww. We're here to support you, Collei. We're here to support you, Collei, through this. Yeah, anything.
All right.
For her.
In that case, I'll get right to it. Collei, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
Unfortunately, she is painfully aware of that.
I am.
Okay, definitely free to admit that to everybody. Doing well.
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
I freaking knew it.
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
Oh my god, she does have angel in her veins.
What?
Oh gosh. Thank God Nilu wasn't standing here. She would be so jealous.
Fascinating.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Collei recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
Yeah, that was pretty specific.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Liloupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
Well, she wouldn't consider it a blessing before, you know, given all the torture and abuse. And, you know, her basically being a menace to society for a little while as a child, with all that raging power.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Collei. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
Yes, thank you, Kaveh. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Really? And yeah, he does have two of them from before. He took one from Sethos before, when we first met him.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Shut up, Tighnari.
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tighnari.
Okay, that was cute.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Collei, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Aww.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
Yeah, but why did it have to be that everybody was kind of jumbled around in their roles and everything? That was terrifying.
We won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will.
Aw, that's really sad, actually.
Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right, any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aaru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna look pretty afterwards.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Ha ha ha.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kaveh's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, This confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Cool. Oh boy. Eh. Where the hell should I go?
Over here!
Oh, Farazan's here.
Surprise!
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Ooh, somebody's interest is piqued.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist,
Ooh.
I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Wait, she's gonna sculpt right here?
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Of all the sculptures she summoned, it's the squirrel doing the superhero landing.
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think?
So
striking, isn't it?
it actually is a squirrel doing the superhero landing. That was the idea.
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Farazan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
Oh no. Youngster? Oh, girl. Oh, Madame Farazan, if you knew.
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps the statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image.
Ooh.
I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Farazan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
Come on, this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And you're reading a report you could just get back to in like 5 minutes?
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
Aww.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
Wow, these two actually got along pretty well.
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Also, have you not caught that she hasn't opened her mouth once this entire time?
Just call me Nicole. Madame Farazan? Was it?
Well, you definitely didn't like being called ma'am, but now you're just feeling awkward calling somebody madam.
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Oh, wait, shh. Shh. Don't wreck the illusion.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire.
Yeah, if anything, she definitely seems more Madam than Nicole.
My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing.
Oh my god, I have to... Is this it? Is this how I do it? Wait, no. There we go. I had to save that.
Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Uh-oh. The illusion's slipping.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Farrozan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Okay, does everybody just know that she's just a angel that's been around since time immemorial? That is just wild. And we're keeping this away from Varazon of everybody. Honestly, it's probably the best move.
Let's not tell Madame
Good idea.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey boys, how about you twos?
What's wrong? You look a little depressed.
Collei got a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I?
I wouldn't say so. It was probably not an easy process for you. I can't imagine what it was like for Collei in comparison.
That's what you're upset about? You're such a child.
Layla! I haven't talked to you at all.
Oh, so many books. More than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Hey, Collei, how you doing, honey bunny?
Paimon, thanks again for your notes. I'm done copying them, so here you go.
Whoa, that was really quick. Even amidst all this chaos.
You're welcome. Just let Paimon know if you ever need help again.
Kaveh, what are you doing? Seriously, what was so important? Oh, you just want to focus on your work? Okay, fine. We'll just talk to Nefer and,
Yep.
Who the hell was she talking to? Did Candace show up? Oh, no, it's these two.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh. It's a little surreal seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long. In my head, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young.
Wait, they've kept a correspondence?
Sounds like you have some history then?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel. They, in turn, can prove an exceptional source of the same.
Oh, that explains a lot.
The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dia.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death, but cooperation's built on mutual trust, and there isn't much contact between the desert and Nodcry. So, I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer? What's behind your interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
I like your style, Flame Mane. Actually, I had had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives. And I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now.
Yeah, she definitely took care of that.
Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking responsibility for one's own affairs is the way of the desert folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
You sure that's a compliment?
Absolutely.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I love working with no-nonsense people. And you certainly fit that description. I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
As do I, my friends.
Oh, boy. Do I really want to start this next part? Wambuja, you still there? You think this might be a good place to probably stop right now? Because it's getting a little bit long. It's already after 11 here. I've been doing this for, I don't know, 3.5 hours probably. I don't know. My stream kind of got a little jacked up earlier, so my counter kind of got reset. So I think I was like an extra hour into this. Oh boy. Oh man, my back. Ugh. What the hell is this anyway? Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. What the heck is this? The guiding notes, that's really handy. Especially since I'm kind of scared to actually have my my Streamlab up and trying to use the internet because I think it's gonna crash. Yep, probably we should stop. Yeah, I was just thinking that we were about in that midway spot, and I think I've definitely had quite a lot of information pop into me. There's been so many people connecting and all that. People I didn't even realize that were even connected at all. So I think I'm probably gonna put a pin in it here. Oh man, my back is so stiff. Oh boy. So yeah, what the hell even just happened? So Collei had a freaky ass dream. I'm probably gonna have nightmares about it, and basically Sumeru's kind of falling apart. So it was Nahida for a little bit, but she's kind of okay now. She's stable, but still, we have a lot more problems to deal with. Like, why the hell is Irminsul getting jacked up all of a sudden? And what's the Fatui doing here? Who is that guy? I obviously this guy is like Regrader because he has to be. I've somehow managed to avoid seeing any spoilers of this in the last 2 days or however long it's been. This has been live 2 days, and but I've seen tidbits of what could have happened. Like, I think there's just going to be some crazy shit that's going to be happening in that temple next, but whatever. There's been a lot of insane things that just happened just now, and I just want to kind of mull it all over and continue this in the next part. So, thank you very much for anybody that was out there seeing in this, especially you, Wambuja. I appreciate you being here and watching all that. I definitely appreciate it. Did I say appreciate like 5 times? I don't know. I do that a lot. But I'm just proud of myself that I even saw that anybody was even in chat at all, because I am so bad at that. Oh boy. So yeah, this was really cool. I didn't know what to expect with this whole thing. Obviously, I knew that Torre was going to be a whole issue here, but he hasn't even come into play yet. I'm going to try to step away from... But yeah, there was a lot of connections I didn't realize that were there. Like, especially like Nefer, she's apparently still reaches out to people out in the desert to help them out in whatever way she can. And Nicole came in to say, "Oh, hey, little Collei, you have the remains of a fallen angel in ya, and that's why you could see some prophetic visions." Yeah, thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you, Buja, for that. So hopefully I'll probably see you next time. I try to like start this around like at least after 8. That's pretty much the best I could do. Maybe I'll try to start a little earlier, but I doubt that. But 8's pretty simple. It's just a little bit quieter in my house during that time. And my animals don't harass me too much to get fed right now. Actually, I have no idea where my cat is, so I should probably check on him. Usually by now he'd probably be sitting next to me and asking for food, but I have been talking, and usually I'm not very talkative except for when I'm doing this. So I guess I'm a little loud for him right now. But yeah, appreciate y'all visiting, watching a bit of my stream, and I'll be back tomorrow for sure. So appreciate ya, and you have a good rest of your evening, day, afternoon, whatever time it is with you. And I'll see you next time. This is Mayor signing out.